we are so happy to have one of our partners on the stage. It's Sean, and Sean, you're from CRYTEK. CRYTEK, one of the biggest companies in Frankfurt who are doing gaming and computer kind of work. Tell us something about CRYTEK before we talk about you.
So CRYTEK, like you just said, is probably one of Germany's biggest video gaming companies. Very popular. We have gaming titles like Crysis, that's very well known. The most recent one is Hunt. And also we are working on a new Crysis title for the but I think more than that, besides being a very major gaming company, what's special about it is the emphasis it lays on a social, cultural connection here in Frankfurt. And that's what's made it special. So people coming in here don't just come in for the games, they end up making a life here and just becoming a part of Frankfurt.
Becoming part of Frankfurt, being part of Frankfurt. You're being part of Frankfurt as well, but you weren't born in Frankfurt. Where are you from originally?
Oh, usually when people ask me that question, I say long story or short story.
Make it a short story, but get the key facts.
Yeah, so I'm from Qatar. Qatar is where I grew up. Actually, Abu Dhabi and Qatar. But I was born in India. I have a bit of Portuguese in my blood as well. And so I came here to Frankfurt 4 years ago. And as I was telling the gentleman over there, Frankfurt is home now. I think it's the first country that's felt like home.
Very good, very good. You're part of Frankfurt. Cool. And what do you do for CRYTEK?
For CRYTEK, lots of things, but on paper, I'm a product owner. So that means I'm in charge of a product. My responsibility is to make sure the product is developing, getting all the stakeholders, the different people who are supposed to work on it together, make sure we are all aligned, we are all working towards the same mission, everyone's doing their job right. So it's a lot of talking. But besides that, I'm also working very closely with HR in establishing clubs for our employees, getting them connected to Frankfurt, showing them the sites, doing a lot of events within the company, outside the company. And that's that in a nutshell, yeah.
Yes, it's good, very interesting. I like your outfit. You're looking really great. Let me ask you, all your colleagues at CRYTEK are looking similar? Is it a business dress or is it your own style?
That's just me, unfortunately. But if you join CRYTEK, I could give you a few tips, you know.
And how many people, how many colleagues do you have at CRYTEK? And the average age, I presume, must be under 30, or?
No, not necessarily. So I think right now the number of employees we have is close to 300, out of which about 200 are based in Germany. We've been getting a lot more employees now that we are open to working with people internationally. And as for their age group, I think mostly above 30, in their 30s. In their 30s, although you have people who joined in 2000 and have been here for 10, 15, 20 years, so they have practically grown up at CRYTEK. So started when they're 15 and now they are close to 40. So it's interesting. We have a wide age spectrum.
And they are from all over, are they?
All over, internationally, yes.
Also, you're the founders of CRYTEK. Tell us something about the founders, about this Yerli family.
Yeah, the three original founders, Avni Yerli, Faruk Yerli, Cevat Yerli. They're Turkish, they're of Turkish descent. And I believe they were of the same mindset that is still prevalent in CRYTEK, which is they're entrepreneurs, innovators. So they started with a very small idea, which was technologically based. Great visuals, and I think that's how CryEngine started, which is a game engine on which you can make your own games, and that's what it specialized in. And from there we built our first title, which was Far Cry, and then it just kept growing. So till today it's mostly about innovation for them, thinking outside the box.
Are you kind of proud working for a company which was founded by entrepreneur kind of characters?
Very much, because here's a funny story. I promised myself after I graduated from university I would never get a desk job. And so I freelanced. And then I said, I don't want to freelance anymore. I want a desk job so I can have a life outside. But the reason I love it here is because of this entrepreneurial culture. I'm a bit of an entrepreneur myself. And they give people like me the opportunity to just be different, come up with different ideas, not just focus on my work, even if it's in a different field within the company, to contribute there. So, yeah.
Great. And what do you expect from the Newcomers Festival and from Newcomers Network?
The Newcomers Network, I want to meet all the different stalls here for sure. I want to visit each of them because I was here the last time we had the Newcomers Festival in 2019. Didn't think I would be up here on the stage. This is crazy. But also to introduce people to CRYTEK and show them, you know, how much we love Frankfurt, essentially. Yeah.
That's the good message, and that's why you're belonging to Frankfurt Newcomers Network, and to the whole community. Thank you very much for being with us, and thank you very much for being partner of Newcomers Network. We'll have more activities throughout the year, and we'll try to make all the employees, all your colleagues, feeling home in Frankfurt Rhein-Main area.
Thank you very much, sir. I'm looking forward to that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.